time, everybody clap your hands.
So, these 1, 2, do not mind the laundry that is still there from last night when Ryan threw it. You don't need the light on to go upstairs. It is daylight. Goodbye. What are you doing? So these 3 are back from staying the night. They're gadgets! Salas, take your takiyas up there. Take your takiya and Tuk and Nemo to your room, please. You're not going to have anything to sleep on if you don't take it. Thank you, Bea. The other one too. You can carry 2 at the same time, kitty cat. Take it upstairs, okay? No, your payos are up there. This is what Ryan had. He had chocolate cake left over. But look at this. Somebody gave this to us for Christmas. How do you cut it? Oh, it's right here. I found it. Bless you, babe. Look. Oh, a plate.
You want a fork or a knife?
A plate.
You want a paper one?
No. We're a real person this morning.
You want a small one or a big one?
Charlie, stop it!
You know how choice. So is that the piece you're leaving for everyone else and you're just taking the cake?
I'm sure that I could have cut it, but this is my share. Straight hiding from the kids. Straight hiding. I've said in my vlogs before that I'm the unhealthiest breakfast eater ever.
Nutrition really takes the cake.
He said your nutrition really takes the cake. Round of applause for Ryan. Undo the Velcro. Pull it off. Good job. The boys are playing dominoes over there. So Silas knows how to take his shoes off. He just told me earlier that he can't put his shoes away because he's reading a book.
That's mad skills right there.
No, that is not in your cubby, Baba.
Not a drop spilled.
Very good. What are you talking about over there?
I just emptied all of this oil.
Uh-huh.
That's probably met its life of use.
Mm-hmm.
I just poured it all in this big old pan into this little bottle and not a drop was spilled.
Oh. Round of applause for Ryan again. Oh, jeez. What's happening?
I'm getting candy.
Whoa, whoa. And I didn't get any? Wait a minute. This is not a good deal. I will put... Wait a minute.
Do you want my candy, Mommy?
Can I have Bubba's candy?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It's a domino-shaped candy. What flavor is this?
Chocolate.
What does it sound like?
Just eat
Just eat them.
Give it some thought.
How many books were you just handed?
Okay, like I say, you make
5.
some valid points.
Oh, you missed one, Bubba.
Huh?
Excuse me, Mommy? You missed one.
Oh.
6 books. Get to reading. Once upon a time. You're going to take one more sip of coffee before you start reading?
I really need another cup.
Okay, I'll get you another cup.
By Julia Donaldson. Pictures by Alex Scheffler. Can you fill it up 3/4 of the way, not all the way, because I'm scared that you'll spill it. Do you know how awesome this is that I can send my son to go get me more coffee? Life changing.
Life changes.
Man, if you do a good job, you might permanently get a job at this. This is amazing. Not a drop spilled, and I have hot coffee. That is awesome. You're getting a raise in your allowance.
Ask him. He doesn't even get allowance.
I know, you don't even get an allowance. So.
Ask him for $1, dude. Like $5.
Mommy, why can't we have Fortnite?
Why can't... What?
Why can't we have Fortnite?
Why can't you have Fortnite? Well...
I'll just answer this question.
To start off with, I will let Papa answer. Please stop bumping into my chair. To start off with, it's rated PG-13. But Jonah, come sit down because you've asked me this question before too. Both of you sit down. Don't do that. Right? Okay.
Tell me a story.
I'm not going to tell you a story. Bea wants to know why you guys can't have Fortnite. Silas, your story has to wait for just a second.
Just 1 second. Okay.
So first of all, it's rated PG-13. Mommy used to work at Blockbuster, so she swears by the rating. I believe that the creators of the video game spent their time, their knowledge, and everything that they know to put a rating on it. And that means, is it parental guidance, PG-13. So basically you have to be 13 or older. Granted, it's just a suggestion, but
They're suggesting that you be 13 years old. And
Yes.
with parental guidance that you play it. But I'll just sum it up really quickly. The game is too violent, and I don't like you guys to play it.
I could put on playground mode and
Do you still shoot people?
I could if they shoot me.
But in playground mode, there's maybe no blood. Maybe you don't see a headshot.
There's no blood
Right. But you still shoot people?
if they shoot me.
If they shooting,
well, you guys just got Minecraft this year, which we weren't sure about, but we did a little bit of research on Minecraft. Guys, I'm not saying that you guys cannot have Fortnite. Be gentle with him. He's sensitive because he's expired. Okay, you can have something to do, but just a moment, okay, Baba? That's our answer for right now, okay? You cannot have it, but I do thank you for asking. Thank you for sharing. Is that what we were taught to say? When we don't really care about somebody's opinion? We said thank you for sharing.
I would just say, well, that's an interesting point.
And now, a moment with the twins vlogging.
This is what we made out of these dominoes. These dominoes. Not those. These. Not those. These. No, this.
well,
This
that's
was
what's wrong.
This is the box that it came in. So let's look under.
This one. Okay.
No, I'm gonna see how many dominoes. 136. There's 136. So now let's just take it out. No, mess it up, Silas.
This has been a moment with the twins vlogging. So these guys were done playing with their dominoes, and they have one rule. To put the dominoes, before they put the dominoes back, they have to make sure that all the pieces are in there. So they actually counted it out. What did you guys do? What are your stacks about?
We need to do 13 piles of 10 and then 6 leftovers.
So they have exactly that. They have 136 dominoes. They're allowed to play with toys, and the rule for this house is if they play with the toys, they do have to put it back before they get into another toy. Because I'm getting ready for the day, and I was going to put on some mascara, and I opened it, and my mascara is clumpy. So I wanted to share my secret with you. So this mascara is like fairly new. I opened it a little bit. That is not why it's clumpy. What I do is I get any kind of eye drops. This is actually happens to be a kind that Ryan uses because he gets allergies all the time. So what I end up doing is, let me just show you. That first drop was kind of little, so I kind of ended up doing 2. And then look, I don't know if you can see that or not, but it just becomes like not clumpy whatsoever. I ended up completely changing up here. I wanted to show you guys my eyelashes. Look. That was just from adding eye drops to it. So, I don't know. It works for me, you guys. That will give me like a little bit extra life on my mascara. Eye drops are like just a couple bucks, and a drop of it like will last you a little bit longer, but that's a nice little secret from me to you. Hi, family. I'm cleaning up the kitchen, but Jonah wants me to see something, so I'm gonna look at it. Are you gonna show me? I'm excited. If I lay down, are you gonna be able to help me up?
Oh my god. This, that, and that.
Okay.
So when I do this closer,
Whoa!
that, so I'm gonna do it this way. So one there, one's there.
So if you guys notice, I don't know if you noticed when Jonah was doing this, he actually uses his left hand, or I'm sorry, Jonah uses his right hand to do things. And Malachi uses his left hand to do things.
And right hand.
And his right hand also. They're considered identical twins, but they're also considered mirror twins. It's kind of neat.
Mirror. I'm a mirror cat.
So what one does with their left hand, the other one will do with his right hand. The reason why they're putting away the dishes is because Ryan and I decided that they needed chores to do around the house because they're 7. And they've actually been doing chores since they were about 5 years old, wouldn't you say, Ryan? I mean, before 5, they like to help with laundry and do different things like that, but they actually have chores to do now. The other reasons why they were told to put dishes away as a part of their chores is because it goes in there. You know that. Knives don't go in there. And yes, they do put away the knives too. They are old enough to know that it will cut them, and if it cuts them and if they're bleeding heavily, we'll have to take them to the doctor, and the doctor might give them a shot, and they don't like shots. So, you're welcome, free advice. Reason why we decided to make putting the dishes away one of their chores versus any other ones is because, 1, there's always dishes, and number 2, these two felt the need to get a new cup every single time they were thirsty. So they would get a cup for water, drink water. They'd like drink this much water and put the cup in the sink because it was dirty. Then 12 minutes later, they were thirsty again. Guess what? Another cup. And then 28 minutes later, they were thirsty again. They get another cup. And then they decided, oh, I want milk. They'd get another cup. And then they want a juice, which actually they don't really drink juice. But each time they got a new beverage, they felt the need to get a new cup. So now they get to put away the dishes, and they actually manage how many cups they use. They get to have a cup for the day. And obviously, if they drink milk in a cup, they don't have to drink water out of it. But if at that point, if they want milk or water, then they get 2 cups. But now they actually manage the amounts of cups that they use. So I am happy about that. This is actually one of Jonah's favorite things to do is when I rinse the dishes, he puts them back in the dishwasher. We do teamwork. Bottom first? All right.
I'm a He-Man.
You're a what?
Nothing. He-Man.
He-Man? What's a He-Man? What's the last one?
Mm-hmm.
Good job. See? Alright, just gonna clean up the rest of the kitchen, you guys. There really isn't too much method to this madness. Just when we come home from somewhere, things end up just, like, oh, I'm just gonna unload here, and that's what happens. So I'm just gonna clean up the rest of the house. I gotta sweep, maybe mop, but I'm not sure. But Silas should be, hi baby, Silas should be waking up from his nap real soon. And when he wakes up from his nap, I'm hoping to be able to enjoy the outside a little bit. We have a bread basket that actually has bread in it this time. With fruit underneath. The whole house is plugged into cleaning up. I did decide that we are going to go to my brother's ranch. He actually just recently bought a ranch, which is in the middle of being remodeled. The update is that we did decide to go somewhere just to go hang out at the ranch with them. So everybody's cleaning up the house because they really, really want to go. We are ready to go. I just need to put on shoes. I'm a light flicker offer, you guys. I flick off every light in this house before we go somewhere because there's no need for all these lights to be on. Got a batch of clothes in the washer and a batch in the dryer. I need shoes. The house looks good. Ryan, I'm outside with Silas. The twins have instructions. Can you say hello to Rachel? Yeah, we are doing laundry. You smell it?
Yeah.
They all have sunglasses on, and they found Silas a pair of sunglasses too. No, the house isn't even ready. They're working on it right now, but thank you for asking. I think by default, whoever's driving ends up putting Silas in the car seat. Have you noticed that?
Yeah. I'm okay with that. That's a good move.
These
are Silas's shoes that he wore home from the hospital 3 years ago.
He was discharged from the hospital on our anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
got a baby.
Surprise, we got a baby. Wasn't much of a surprise. We kind of knew for the previous 9-10 months, whatever. Well, I guess we didn't know for that first month. You know.
You probably accused me of being crazy.
You were. Okay, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Until next time.
We'll see you next
Come
time.
on, let's go.